morning. My name is Mark S. I am 42 years old and I am going to share today about attitude. This could be a very underrated topic or part within us that we might able to just ignore. But at this point stage of my life, I would realize that this attitude that we have is one of the big impact of who we are today and who will become in the future. So if I would tell my younger self, my 20-year-old, 30-year-old self, the first thing I would fix for me is my attitude. So what's really attitude? So every person has a unique attitude. So this attitude is we are able it's in our subconscious mind. So we have learned this when we are young, to our people that very close to us, who raise us. For example, our parents, our guardians. Then later on we go to school, who we associate, our friends, and basically who are the people that closest to us or we spend most of our time. So this attitude is not fixed. It's being built since we are in our younger age, and it could build up over time and it will become a part of us. It will become who we are. It will become our identity, our attitude. So if we want to change our existing outcome of our life, and we didn't change our attitude, it's like changing the things outside, but the outside will never change. Just like probably a tree, we put some extra leaves on the tree, some extra decoration of the tree, but the roots of the tree is the same. And later on, the original, for example, an apple tree, we put something like an oranges, some branches of that oranges to look like that oranges, but the roots is still an apple. Later on, it's still an apple tree will grow. So to change our outer outcome of our life is to alter as well our attitude. We have an attitude of when I'm a bit younger, I have this attitude of I don't want people to tell me something like I am wrong. I have this attitude that if someone trying to say something against me, against my opinion, against my belief, I would easily get angry and tell to these other people that they are wrong and I am right. So if we don't have inner peace, if we are so clouded with everything what's going on, we are unconsciously probably responding to this normal behavior that if there's something that's not right that we think but other people think it's right for them, or something like our belief that other people contradict, we could just react, and when we keep doing that over time, so every situation we do the same, and that's become our attitude. That's build who we are. And the attitude of especially if you are like a young generation, like if you have this attitude that you're always think that you're right, that's normal, because it's for, especially if we are young. but realizing that early, that our attitude really impact us. If you might be the smartest person, you might be the brightest, you must have the brightest idea, but if you have an attitude like you cannot get along with anyone, or you will get angry if someone trying to suggest an opinion, or if you will get if you will not accept criticism like others opinion, I think it's difficult for you to work with other people. It doesn't mean that you cannot be successful. You can still be successful, but probably you are limiting your potential. You might have a lot of potential because first, you are already smart, you are already have a great idea, and if fixing that attitude as well, if you have a great attitude, you will reach a lot farther, a lot farther. So this is an example for my for me when I was a bit younger. I'm not the smartest. I'm always I would say that I'm the average or below average. I'm always in the no. I will not consider myself smart. I'm always now in my primary, high school, college. I'm not really as smart. Some subject I failed, but I consider myself always lucky from because probably the attitude plays a part of me. When my first job was just like $5 a day, and then people trying to recommend me somewhere, even they are not my closest friend. Maybe the universe. I really believe that there is a high power between greater than us. That if we are aligning our frequency, we have we are sending a good frequency, there's a good karma. So I always find people that help me. Some people are good friends, some are people are just like strangers. Some reason I'm just able to meet these people. I'm just able to see them. Some are not very close friends. I just know them once in a while, see them, but those are giving me big break to get out from that $5 per day salary. And yeah, I always find good neighbors as well. I'll always find good friends. So maybe I think attitude plays a big part of me, because when I try to observe, if you have really a very strong attitude, bad attitude, people don't want to get along with you. Even you are the smartest, you have the brightest idea. If you just like what do you call this, if you have a bad attitude, like not here, you just want to keep talking and don't want to hear someone else opinion, and don't want to accept others listen others perspective. People really don't want to be with you. So this message is for the younger people on their 20s, even in their 30s, that in order for us to change our outer world, in order for us to change our surroundings, we need to change also our attitude. We need to reflect that, who am I? How do I respond? How do I easily get angry? Do I accept criticism? Do I appreciate others people wins success? Do I yeah, we need to assess who we are, because it's our subconscious that if we don't give space for this to reflect, we might don't know who we are. And if we are happy with where we are right now, where you are right now, that means that's your attitude bringing you there. That's in your subconscious mind. That's your habits become your attitudes that become who you are. And if we really want changes, is we need to change our inner self. We need to change our inside before we can change our outside. So attitude plays big a part of us. And see you next time, babu.